aka Gundam-Kakarot, aka FDM Reviews, coming at you. Today I am playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Well, not exactly playing, more recapping. I've been playing this game for just under a month now, and I'll be honest, I love it. It's a ton of fun. If you haven't checked this game out yet and you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Well, today, I'm done with all my duels for today, but I decided to, go back and review some of my best wins and worst losses. I know that sounds kind of weird, but hey, that's just the way I roll. So let's get started. This is my card ID. If you want to follow me, or you want to duel me, or you just want to hang out, my ID number is on the card and on screen. So take a minute, pause if you have to, and jot the number down and hit me up. All right, let's get to those replays. As you can see, not too bad. Couple of wins, couple of losses, but the ones I really want to focus on are these 4 videos. I'm gonna show real quick. Let's start with this one. Boom. This was against Hippo Steve 24. This was one of my first duels when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I broke out my Spellcaster deck to fight for this duel. And this dude broke out an Xyz deck. At first, when he broke out those Cypher monsters, I thought he was going for a Galaxy Eyes deck, and I was a little freaked out. But I didn't worry about it too much. So you see me bust out Fisher to take out Utopia, preventing it from using its special ability. Throwing down Magician's Circle so I can bring out one of my Dark Magicians. Ooh, he brought out Proton Orbital. That's a good way to get out a lot of Proton monsters in one go. But, unfortunately, this dude just wasn't ready for my deck. And he kind of wasted his monster's special abilities. So here we go, my turn, and I draw. And smartly, he plays Xyz Reborn to bring back Utopia, buffing up his field. And with Utopia back, he can also cancel out one of my attacks if he wants. Smart move. And now here comes the Xyz summon. Exactly what I was worried about comes out. Bust out number 62 on me. And then he evolves it into Galaxy Eyes full Armed Dragon. I mean, seriously? This dude was good. Well, compared to me back then, anyway. Now, I am no stranger to Spellcaster decks, as my friends will tell you. So I take this opportunity to test out a deck of my own making. Sort of a dream deck, honestly. Here it comes. Booyah! The guy put up a good defense, but I have no idea why he was sacrificing so many of his cards. I mean, he could have taken me out a lot of times in this duel. It's a little confusing. Here we go. Boom. The monster's back. Now, unfortunately, I can't flip my Dark Magician back up. Yeah, kind of sucks, but I'm making do. Like right now. Sure, summoning out that monster cost me 400 points, but it was worth it to bust out my Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Now right here we're kind of in a bit of a stalemate because I can't get past his defenses, and I can't flip my Dark Magician Amulet Dragon face up. Oh, and here comes a Monster Reborn. Oh, and he brought back his Galaxy Eyes. There goes my Magician. That was such a waste. Now, at this point, I am in a lot of trouble here. I've got nothing in my hand or on the field that can take out his Galaxy Eyes. I mean, I am totally at this guy's mercy right now. Oh. And he sounds like an even worse monster. Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. That is a beast of a monster. Not only for its attack points, but for its special ability. And so I'm seriously in a lot of trouble here, as you can plainly see. My field is wide open. And boom, I am surprisingly undone. Yeah, this surprised me as well. But I forgot about his dragon's I forgot about the cost of his dragon summoning. Lucky me. And unlucky for him. Because now I can do this! Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for my comeback. Ebon, High Magician. I keep calling him High Magician, I don't know why. I'm honestly still amazed that I actually won this duel. And now my opponent's got nothing left. One card in his hand. Nothing on his field to help him out. And I just pulled Performer Pal Skull Joker. How lucky could I get? Alright, let's end this. And that's game, son. Whew, talk about lucky, right? Now, after that, let's jump over to a loss. Ladies and gentlemen, this loss, honestly, still kind of disturbs me a bit, but let's just go with it. This next duel is I'm gonna be honest, it's a heavy loss to me personally. Because I thought I had a comeback in the bag. But his monster's effects were just too much. Start out with a great opening hand. And just in case you were wondering, this is my Pendulum Dragon deck. Well, more accurately, it's my Dimension Dragon deck. Opponent starts out strong. Boom! Busting out Dante. Using his special ability to bring out an even more powerful monster. And he dropped a field spell. And trust me, that field spell was annoying. Seriously, the dude could tribute monsters. Even mine! That field spell drives me nuts. Turns all monsters dark and allows him to sacrifice my monsters. So, being safe, I played my monster face down in defense mode, so he couldn't use it as a tribute. And here we go. Ooh, there goes my Gold Fang. White Point's taking a good hit there, but I'm still in the game. And there it is. One of my favorite pendulum cards. Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. With him out, now the fun can begin. Bring it back my claw, and I bust out almost my entire hand. But wait, there's more. Let my opponent pull off his special effects so we can summon out a few more monsters. Unfortunately, his special ability kicked in, and my monster had to go. This is what gets me right here. Was to take out his field spell, then take out his monster with my attack. But as you can see, that didn't happen. And instead, he summons out this. Beat Cop of the Underworld. And from here on out, it just starts getting worse and worse for me. Because that happened. I lost my dragon. And he brought out Underworld Goddess. This card. This card is going to be the bane of my existence for the rest of this duel. Takes out my dragon. But thanks to my dragon's special ability, which was I can bring out another dragon. But we just negated it. Like I said, that Underworld Goddess, bane of my existence for the rest of the duel. Because its special ability can negate my other special abilities on the field. Now I draw a Pendulum Shift, but I don't have any monsters strong enough to do that. Here's where his Link monster actually benefits me. Not much, but just enough. Now, honestly, my plan here was pretty simple. Once his Underworld Goddess was gone, I was going to bring back my Phantom Dragon and take out his Necromancer on my next turn. Or I was going to, summon something, or I was going to XC summon something out on my next turn. That was my plan. But unfortunately that didn't work out, because that's happened. And there's a second Underworld Goddess in his extra deck. Not surprised, I was just really hoping he only had one of those. And my life points take another major hit. Alright, it's my turn, and I draw. And I end up drawing Sky Iris. This field spell is supposed to protect my monsters in my pendulum zone. And, you know, and prevent monsters like this from stopping its card effect. So I bring back my monsters thanks to his links. Thanks to his link. See, here I was really hoping that Sky Iris would allow me to summon up my dragon in my hand. But, as you can see, that didn't happen. His monster's ability is apparently stronger than my field spell. So, I'm kind of screwed here at this point. He takes out my monster, and my life points are wide open. And I go down. As you can tell, I definitely made a lot of mistakes in this duel. But we persevere and move on. Speaking of which, let's move on to my next duel. This one happened actually today, just a little while ago. This was an epic loss for me. I mean, I'll be honest, this loss was so awesome that I'm not even mad about it. I actually admire this. This is something that doesn't happen to me often. So when it does, I honestly kind of cherish it. And here we go. My opponent wins the coin toss and we start the duel. As you can see, got a pretty decent hand going here. I got a bunch of high level monsters and I got Solemn Strike. Right out the gate. Harvey's Feather Duster. What are the odds? Honestly. Okay, right away my opponent Exceed summons Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. Oh, by the way, this is one of my Exceed Festival duels. Then he comes out with Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. And boom, I'm done! The guy murked me on his first turn. Didn't even have a chance to get a monster out. That is brutal, son. I mean, I've been dueling around. I've been dueling for a long time. I mean, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for years. Actually, let's be honest, at least a decade and a half now. And this is the worst loss I have ever suffered. This guy totally murked me. Oh, I mean, seriously, when you can beat someone that fast, that hard, you really can't be mad at that. I mean, you got to admire that kind of skill, luck, and ability to play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my last duel, and then this is going to be my last review and my last duel. This was the last duel I did, and honestly, it was a real back and forth. This was a great duel for me personally, because it allowed me and my opponent to push our decks really hard here. Now, I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do in this duel, but this duel was a lot of fun for me, and I honestly hope I get to play this guy again. And he is busting out some serious power. Comes out with a blue eyes. Then he comes out with another blue eyes Spirit Dragon. And then he Exceed summon number 97. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to say their names. And then he busts out number 92. Number 92 is a headache and a half. So I decide, boom, to try to come out with a great opening hand pair move. bam, come out with Vortex Dragon. But unfortunately, due to his monster's special abilities, Vortex's destruction effect doesn't work on them. And a classic trap card, negate attack. Now I've set my pendulum scale so I can bust up almost every monster in my deck now. Except for like 3. But that's not a problem. And the guy clears my board. The guy uses his monster's ability to clear my board, and I'm in trouble. But then, boom! I draw my Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon. Summon it out. Now, honestly, I was kind of hoping he would use his monster's effect to try and stop my attack, but he didn't. Which will have allowed me to summon out my even stronger dragon, but I think he saw that coming, so he didn't. Boom! But never mind, he did. He fell for it. The guy totally falls for it. And yeah, it cost me a couple of life points. Totally worth it. Now I got out my Odd Eyes Phantasma Dragon. This is one of my beast cards here. And yes, I draw my Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. So, Pendulum back, Phantom, and Wizard. Then I Exceed Summon out my Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. And thanks to his special ability, he can negate attacks. And when he does, he can special summon a monster from my grave. And oh look, he negated my attack. Oh look, my attack was negated. And boom! Phantom Dragon is back in play. Now, here's where the fun starts. I sacrificed my Phantasma Dragon to bring out my Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, because his special ability negates the abilities of monsters summoned from the extra deck, which allowed me to destroy his number 92. And now, let the game continue. Now it's my opponent's turn. He's definitely got me outgunned here. All his monsters have 3,000 attack, but unfortunately for him, my Odd Eyes still had some power, some overlay units left. And again, my Angela Mark Dragon special ability. When one of my Odd Eyes Dragons gets destroyed, I can summon another one in its place. And unfortunately for him, I brought out my Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon and my Odd Eyes Lancer Dragon. And thanks to Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon special ability and my Wizard Dragon special ability, I get to add Spiral Flame Strike to my hand, which I did. And look, he brought out his Twin Burst Blue Eyes. And I draw my Mirage Dragon. I draw my Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon. I go to destroy his Blue Eyes with my Spiral Flame Strike, but his trap card stops me. So here we go again. Pendulum summoning back. Phantom Dragon. Now, here comes the fun part. My Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. Now, normally I keep him in reserve for when I bring out Zhongchang Magician, but unfortunately it was going to take too long. And I decided, hey, I want to win this. So I suspank him. I clear his board. Sure, it cost me a couple of dragons and my life points, but remember, my Pendulum Arc Dragon is still in play. So, once per turn, if he destroys one of my dragons, I can bring another one out just as powerful. Which he apparently keeps forgetting, because boom! There's my Advanced Dragon back on the field. My turn again. And I decide, you know what? Bump up my Pendulum scale. And he busts out Skill Drain. Which honestly, I don't think was a smart move at this point. on his part anyway. The skill drain is gonna drain him. Is gonna knock his life points down to 700 if he uses it. But hey, no skin off my nose. I want to win. So check it out. Next game, kids. Yeah, it cost me a lot of dragons, a lot of life points, and it pushed me and my opponent pretty hard. But I inked out a win. I would like to thank you all for watching. This is your boy, Fox Demon Master. Also, check me out on Twitter under FDM Reviews. I also do occasional reviews on my channel. You know, movies, TV shows. Thinking about expanding that though. Alright. Well, once again, this is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel ID card. Check it out. If you want to add me, my ID's on the screen. Pause if you have to. This has been your boy, Fox Demon Master, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Catch you later.